Hey everyone, Tasha with Stardust Gold Crochet and the Infinite Yarniverse. Today we're going to make a Temu crochet granny square strap, and we're going to compare how much it costs to really make it and how much Temu is charging for it. So buckle up. So for the white, I'm using a little off-white color from I Love This Cotton because I thought it goes really well with all the other kind of pastels too. So I'm just going to set that aside and let's start doing this. I'm going to choose 3 random colors and start crocheting. And I think I want to do something like, I don't know, let me put these all off to the side. So let's choose 3 random colors to do. I'm going to do, let's see, I think I really love this purple. So I'm going to do this purple again. I might just do like monochromatic. If you want to learn how to do these cute little granny squares, I have a full tutorial on how to do a granny square, and I'll put a link up here with the little eye so you can see it. So I'm going to start this and just time it. Right now I'm going to start at 2 minutes into this video, and then we'll see how long it takes me. So it's at 1:54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 2. Okay, let's go. So that's 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes. So we're just about, I don't know, 6 seconds shy of 12 minutes, which would put it at 10 minutes. So each one takes about 10 minutes. And so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. So 13 times 10 is 130 divided by 60 is 120 plus 10, so it takes about 2 hours and 10 minutes so far. That's 2 hours and 10 minutes so far to create these. Now, if we did minimum wage for an American worker, that would be $7.25, which is appalling. But that's even right there more than what it costs to purchase one of these straps from Temu. So 2 hours and 10 minutes so far. I'm going to continue piecing these together. I'm going to sew them together. I'm going to time it, and then we're going to see how long it takes to do the exact finished thing. I actually happen to have 2 of these little things that are the end strap things, which are a little bit shorter than my actual granny square, but I'll just kind of crochet around it in order to secure it on there. I also left some long tails so that I could sew them together easily. So I decided to take them outside and get some sun, reorganizing them into little piles and trying to shape them up in the direction I wanted for the tails to go. But it was super windy. And I just used a mattress stitch to go ahead and stitch these all together with the quickness. I really thought it was going to be a good idea to come out here and do this, but it is so windy, like I can't. Okay, so I've been sitting here for almost an hour now. I'm watching my favorite vlogger right here, Katie Steckley. She has a lot of great tips on YouTube and how to do YouTube videos, which I'm really trying to learn. Yeah, so this is what I have so far, and I mean, weaving in the tails and sewing them together, this is taking quite a while. I don't really know why it's taking so long, but I was thinking about it, and I was thinking that perhaps the people on Temu or the workers they have making these straps, maybe they're sewing them together. Not like I'm sewing them together with a needle, but maybe they're sewing them together as in like with the sewing machine, which would make it go a lot faster. But I decided after I finish the strap that I'm going to do a border around it too. So that's going to take even more time. But right now, we're looking at, what did we say for the other ones? So it's like 10 minutes per square. I'm gonna need to make more squares too. So this right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 squares so far. I'm probably gonna need at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 more squares to get it over the shoulder. So let's keep going. Oh, hi Yuki, she's back. Okay, so right now we're standing at about 10 minutes times 13, about 2 hours. So almost 3 hours of work so far I've done. Okay, so I went ahead and I did all of the squares. I counted up 13 so far, and I had to put my hair up because it was so windy outside. It was crazy. We had tornadoes yesterday apparently and last night, so welcome to the South. But let's look at what I've done so far, and I think I'm gonna need to do actually some more, which I think I already said already, but I think I'm gonna have to do some more squares. So we're going on 3 hours almost. This has taken me, and they sell it for $7.65, $5.95, $6. I'll put it up there, but you know, they sell it for really super cheap. It's crazy. Okay, let's measure this and see where we are. So I'm gonna oh, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go grab my measuring tape and let's see how long this is. So far it's it's about 40 inches long. So each of the little squares that I created are about 3 inches, which was right on par with the gauge on this yarn. So that's right on par with that, with a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. So I'm using kind of a small hook with this is a three weight yarn. So we've got almost 40 inches. I kind of don't know if I want to stop right here or keep going. And I honestly don't even know what I'm going to put on this strap, but I do need to still attach these somehow. And I think I'm just going to do like a simple, maybe stitches and then just crochet around the metal, because I think that would be the easiest way to do it and the most secure. I might make a granny bag to go with this out of this yarn, because I really need a granny bag for skating. So I think I'm gonna do that to actually finish it out. But we're just working on this strap, just the strap, because this is what Temu is charging for a strap, a crochet strap. And it's pretty ridiculous what they're charging. Let's just make this strap and be done with the strap. So it's already 6 o'clock right now, and I've been working on this for a few hours. Okay, so I just finished the strap, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add this back on. So far we're at like almost 3 hours for this, and then we'll have a good idea of the real-time true value of these fast crochet and also labor camps. You know, they're working in labor camps. So I'm just trying to make awareness here and create awareness around this company and the bad practices that they implore, and they try to have you download their app and do all this other kind of stuff. Crochet is only made by hand. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to have fun doing it, right? Well, it's actually getting kind of dark outside, so I'm losing my light to crochet this. So I might just... I don't know. I really like to crochet the entire process or show the entire process. So maybe I'll just pick back up tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's been a few seconds for you, but like 3 days for me. The past 3 days have been kind of crazy. I got a flat tire, and then I had to do a bunch of stuff, pay bills, all this kind of stuff. And somehow 3 days have passed before I'm getting to finish my project. So I'm packing up my bag and I'm going to take a walk to the park, because I've been watching YouTube videos on how to lose weight by walking. And so I'm really into this because I'm thinking I've gained 50 pounds. I've been in a bad relationship. I am free of this bad relationship. And I feel like I lost myself somewhere along the way. So let's get walking. Well, in typical ADHD fashion, I can't find my keys. Okay, so the next part's going to be about Memphis. If you guys want to skip forward, you can skip on back past this stuff. But if you want to see a little bit about Memphis and the walk, go ahead and start watching. Otherwise, skip to the next chapter. This is Overton Park, and it's one of my favorite places to skate, just to be. I've been coming here for almost 30 years, and it's just beautiful. That is the Brooks Museum in Memphis. It's home to so many beautiful art exhibits, and it looks like they're setting up for something. I am already out of breath, y'all. I'm so out of shape. So I decided to walk instead because I just wanted to walk and do what I said I was going to do instead of changing my mind every 5 seconds. So this walk is beautiful, and I'm really excited about starting this new journey in the beautiful nature, and hopefully nobody kills me because I do live in Memphis, y'all. I didn't realize I'd be giving a little bit of a history lesson, y'all, but this is the Overton Park Shell. This is where Elvis played his first concert. And this place is beautiful. I volunteered here in the Save Our Shell Foundation for probably a good 10 years. And there used to be a rainbow painted right here on the shell. And that rainbow got painted over when the Levitt people took it over a few years ago. They ripped out all the benches. They did so much renovation to it, and it just became, and still is, a place where our community gets together and listen to music, children everywhere. And this is one of my favorite places to skate because you see this hill right here. This hill, I skate down that hill. And here's a sculpture that my friend Tyler did. Tyler is a metal worker, and he's done so many beautiful sculptures over our city. And this one is actually a giant guitar. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom out. It's kind of like an actual giant guitar, but also intertwined with trees because they really wanted to make nature kind of incorporate with everything. They also put in these really pretty patios where you can have parties. They used to rent them out, but now they're free, which is great. But if you're ever in Memphis, you should come visit the Shell and see some great music, and it's usually free. This here is the Memphis College of Art, which is now closed, and I don't know what they're going to do with it. They're going to turn it into something. I really wish that they would have concert shows at this time of year because this is the pretty time of year, and I really don't know why they don't, but it ends up being super, super, super hot sometimes, almost unbearably hot to sit outside and watch shows. And just a short distance from the Shell, up this little hill right here, is the Botanic Garden, which is so beautiful. I told my daughter that when I die, I want to be buried here or have my ashes spread here because it is just so pretty. Lenten roses. This is kind of encapsulated. It's kind of like covered with crepe myrtles, and those are crepe myrtles. They have a really smooth texture to their bark. They're so beautiful. And I used to be a horticulturist. Did you know that? These are Lenten roses, and Lenten roses are perennials. They're really beautiful. Those are hostas. And over here they have the annual section, which is smaller but still beautiful. And it leads out into kind of like a little courtyard here that leads straight to Veterans Plaza. And this is Veterans Plaza. This is where we honor our veterans. And there's a statue of a soldier. And right beyond that is the Greensward, and that's the park that I usually do everything at, like crochet. I skate around the plaza here a lot. because it's just fun to skate and it's safe. Well, it feels safe to me at least. This one has to be one of my favorites, and it's the Memphis Belle tribute. And if you're not familiar with the Memphis Belle, there she is right there. And her name was Margaret Polk. I think they made a movie about her too. Looks like she's looking straight up into the sun. And as a little tidbit of fun, my grandmother was Miss Memphis Belle 1942. I didn't actually grow up here in Memphis though. I grew up in Los Angeles and I ended up moving here in 1993. And this is the beautiful greensward. The designer of this park actually designed it after Central Park. And it's kind of like, it's the same designer who designed Central Park designed this park. And it's super beautiful. This park here is one that they rebuilt. It's for the children. They built a grassy knoll with a little hole in it, and it's handicap accessible, which is great for my grandson. And this is Rainbow Lake, and beyond Rainbow Lake is our zoo. Out. Yes. Here are the little turtle friends. They just love to sit here and soak in the sun. I just love this park. This park is my happy place. It's so beautiful, and if you guys are ever in Memphis, just hit me up and we can come to this park and just hang out and have a good time and crochet. And I can show you all the beautiful things, and you can meet some of the little turtles. But I'm gonna go around and sit around. I'm gonna finish my walk and walk around to the other side and park myself by one of these trees. And there's people coming, so I feel really self-conscious right now. We've got a T-Rex in the forest. Okay, so I did my walk. My hips hurt, my ankles hurt, my heels hurt, and this isn't even that far, but this is why I actually moved to my apartment that's close by, because I live right by this park and I can just walk here. So it takes me about, oh gosh, less than 10 minutes to get here by foot, probably 5 minutes. It's beautiful. I love it. And I crochet here, skate here, spend time with my family here. This is my place, and it has been for the past 30 years. And I love it. It's so beautiful. Look who's here at the park. He's a bee. And to give you an idea, so what I did was I attached my yarn on one side, and I'm doing a row of single crochet all the way down the entire thing. So I'm just doing one row of single crochet around, and I'm almost to the point where I need to, this is where I'm stopping right here, and right here I'm going to attach this little thing. So I don't really know how I'm going to do that yet. I'm kind of figuring it out and winging it as I go. Okay, so here's how I positioned it. I kind of did one single crochet already around it, and I'm just kind of centering it. I'm going to single crochet around it all the way to the end, and I did 3 single crochets into the corner there. I just realized I positioned it wrong. The clip is facing towards the right side, and I want it facing towards the wrong side, so I'm going to rip it back. Okay, it looks fairly even now. I did 8 single crochets across, and it's pretty secure in there. I like the way this looks. I think it's going to turn out fine. I don't know if it's centered yet. If it's not, it bothered me. I'm going to rip it back and center it again. That seemed to work. I like the way it turned out. I think it looks good like this. And it's fairly centered, although it's kind of hard to see. There we go. What do you think about that? I think it's centered. The only thing I don't like, and I'm so picky, is this little part right here. It's a little bunched up right there. So I think I might rip it back again. Well, that turned out perfect. This is what it looks like. I think it turned out great. So far, we have quite a few hours into this Temu bag, Temu strap, and we're still going. So once I finish this end, I'm going to be done, and then we'll tally up how much time it's taken to create this cute strap. I'll also put this pattern on the blog, so that if you want to make it, you can make it yourself. But you know, it just goes to show how much work gets put into doing a handmade crochet item. And I hope this helps everybody understand that it takes time, and paying $7 for something that takes 4 hours worth of work, and the yarn wasn't that expensive. But when you consider just the time it takes to put into something, and also the cost of materials, these I upcycled from something else, so I actually, you know, that was no cost to me. But if you want to purchase some of these yourself, I'll put a link down in the description below. All right, I did it. So I finished up, I joined to the front, and then I did one extra single crochet there. It looks great, and I think it turned out really good. And this is the full strap, and it's finished. So that added on about another 30 minutes of doing the single crochet all the way over and doing this one. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 15. Can you hear those? Can you hear the dinosaurs? So I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I'm gonna go home and pack up my stuff, start walking back. And I really like the way it turned out, but I think the rest of this needs to probably be done inside, so we can get up a little bit closer. But actually what I'm gonna do now is record my video for the bee. The bee. This little bee is a free crochet pattern on the blog, and it's actually teaches you how to actually make the entire thing from beginning to end, not just the pattern. So it's not just a bee pattern, it's teaching you how to create your own bee so that you can create all the different kinds of bees you want. I've seen rainbow bees, pride bees, all different kinds of LGBTQ bees. It's pretty fun. We made it back home. So you might be wondering what you actually use these straps for, and I'm gonna grab a purse and I'll show you. Okay, I got this Kate Spade bag off of a site, I think a resale site, but you see this right here? So you take off your strap, and what we do is we take this one and we put it straight on there, and then you go over to the other side and do the same thing, and you have a brand new looking purse strap. These are silver, and my purse strap has basically gold accessories on it, but I don't really care. I think it's still cute. So this is what it is, and you have a brand new purse strap. Now I've also seen people use these straps for their cell phones and things like that. So you can take any kind of, pretty much any kind of bag you want and just clip it on, or take it and strap it around and clip it to itself. And then you can take a few other little clips, and you can actually clip your accessories to the strap itself and kind of make it a wraparound strap. So it's really versatile, definitely versatile. And I think our version turned out so much better than Temu's version. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think of our version versus Temu's version. So I'm gonna get back to skating for a second. Thank you guys for watching to this point. And if you've made it this point, I love you. If you wanna support my channel, give a like, a subscribe, and hit the little bell button to get notified of my future video tutorials. You could also join my lifetime membership, which is on the Infinite Yarniverse, and I'll leave a link down below. You get all my crochet patterns plus all my future crochet patterns for one low price. And also there's a community there where we jump in sometimes and talk. It's not super active, but I would love it to be more active. And also you get exclusive content. Thanks guys. See you soon. And here is the big reveal. So labor was 4 hours. If you did so at $7.25, $29. Plus materials, the grand total would be $39.05. Now, if you got paid a living wage, which would be around $22 an hour or more, the total cost would be about $98 for this cute little granny square patch. Thanks for watching, you guys. Keep skating and keep crocheting.